the whole point is. The whole point is it's got to be on a basketball.
Well, if you build it, they will come. Let's just build one ourselves.
Yeah.
Call it the Fight Companion Arena.
Well, if you just have it in a basketball-sized flat area at the bottom of their arena, they must have an arena if they're having these events.
Now you're talking about WCL, the Chuck Norris.
Like, look at this. Look at this. You had one of those. You just have that center area where you have that octagon. Spread it out by another 7 feet on each side.
Get rid
and
of
then
it.
mat it down. Yeah. Mat it down.
Well, that's what that place was, because this is an Olympic training center where they have a lot of Olympic stuff like wrestling and stuff like that. So you could do that there.
The only real issue would be people storming the flat area where the people are competing.
We got to act like a goddamn human.
Like they do when I do stand-up.
Civil human.
I wonder what you would be able to do to stop that, though. Because the thing is, if somebody wanted to charge
Security.
the octagon, there's a lot of steps.
Good luck charging that octagon.
Yeah,
Security.
I mean, security might work, but if there's actually like a mob, like
Like
people
the way
are
they do
sitting
basketball
right there,
games.
if they just wanted to file out onto the court.
But it never happens in basketball. It happened once.
These are fighters. They're savages.
No.
Well, the crowd's not going to be savages. You have some nice
people in the
young
audience.
men in the crowd.
Someone in the audience. Do you remember when Ensign Inoue fought Frank Shamrock?
Yeah.
Chaos
And
does not
Frank
make
Shamrock
friends.
was he fight
Seeks
Ensign?
annihilation.
Who did he fight?
I believe it was
Ensign.
Yeah.
And he was, that's right, he was beating him,
Emotion
and then he stopped the fight, and he jumped into the ring, Frank Shamrock. When Frank stopped Ensign with a bunch of knees to the face, and then Egan jumped Frank.
Order will conquer
Now,
all.
if that was a flat area, and not like a
Could be a melee.
ring, it'd be chaos.
And then you got to charge more.
There's a lot of times people run on the court.
College, never NBA. NBA, you can't get on the court.
I don't think that's going to be a problem, Joe.
Me neither.
I will
think that,
expose its
you know what, we got
I'm
bigger
just trying
fish
to
to
plan
fry.
ahead.
We got bigger fish to
I
fry.
will
What's the
not-
bigger fish?
No. We go to
No, we go to somewhere that's
an
already
Indian
established.
reservation. You could make your own rules at an Indian reservation, right? Right? Unless they change that. Maybe they changed it.
No,
I
we
don't know.
can.
No, they can do whatever the fuck they
We're
want.
going to have to pay them a nice royalty.
They have crazy rules. Like, here's the thing that drives some people nuts. They can hunt whatever they want, whenever they want to hunt it, and they can do whatever method they want.
Yeah,
Like
they're Indian.
in Canada, they use spotlights to hunt moose. At night on the moose. The moose don't know what the fuck's going on. Boom, they blast up in the back of ATVs. They can do all this different shit that you're not allowed to do if you're a regular person.
White dude, you say?
Yeah, but if you're a native, it doesn't matter if you're white. If you're a black guy, you're not allowed to do it. I'm saying if you're not one of the first natives.
It makes sense.
Well, sort of.
Whoa, bro.
Here's the thing. Like, how far are we going back? Because it wasn't their land when it was covered in 2 miles of ice. Okay, that was just 10,000
That's
years
no
ago.
one's land.
But exactly. So who's to say that, like,
First human land.
well,
From
who
true
knows
conviction,
how it was set out?
radiance.
Who knows who conquered who to establish that land? Like, Well, no, not before the Native Americans. The Native Americans were here from fucking Siberia. Like,
What about the
that's all
Aztecs?
been established
Don't-
too.
don't
They all
forget about the
wandered here.
Aztecs.
You're right. But they all wandered here. See, the thing is,
really
they all
no
came
one
across.
owns
Exactly. That's the reality is we are feeling terrible as people that inherited this beautiful place called Los Angeles from some barbarian that at one point in time took it from some other people that were here first. I mean, that's
We
really
should
what
feel
it was.
bad.
It doesn't have anything to do with the people that are there right now. That's my people that are in those reservations right now. They didn't get anything. They were born in 1968. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole thing is squirrely that you're allowing them to have casinos. They can have cage fights. They can have rooster fights with fucking
strength
nuclear
arises
weapons
from
attached to their beaks.
conviction.
Aren't they allowed? Aren't Indians allowed to cross
they
the
want.
border with just like flashing an ID? They don't get checked or anything like that.
I'd wonder.
I
I
heard
don't
that.
know.
Into Mexico?
Into Canada,
Canada?
into the
don't
United
know.
States, and into Mexico, back and forth.
It is
Not with
really,
Trump.
it's really odd that they're allowed to just have casinos and they also make partnerships with people. You know, and then those guys profit off the casinos too. It's
They
like-
also get a stipend from the government,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
a
you-
shitload of money. I did an appearance at an Indian reservation. They were balling. It was the Beverly Hills of Indians. There's tattoos from the fucking ankles up, full body
and nothing
tattoos.
remains.
Isn't it crazy too that you still call them Indians?
Conflict is our
Like they were supposed to be, they thought they were in India. These dumb motherfuckers.
Well, I missed that part of history.
This is not India.
What should we
So
call them then?
Native Americans. but they're not even Native
They're not
Americans.
Native Americans.
Or
They-
Sioux, or Comanche, Apache,
Look, there were some
Pueblo.
There were some amazing people, and they did some incredible shit.
There's some savages.
What does this say? Once you have proven that you are at least 50% Aboriginal
My
blood,
truth is unbreakable.
if you were born in Canada, if you have at least 50% Aboriginal blood, you may be entitled to certain rights.
Eddie's right.
You can cross the U.S.-Canadian border freely. You can live and work in the U.S. Wow. Be eligible for public benefits such as Medicaid, supplemental security income, government benefits, and other provided you meet the appropriate agency guidelines. You could register for college or university in the United States as a domestic student rather
I
than a
will
foreign
deliver
student.
you from
Wow.
chaos.
That's
Interesting.
huge.
Yeah, man. You do not have to register for the military. You do not have to obtain a work permit.
do not
You do not
regret
have to
that
be
which
processed
must
for
be
an
done.
alien registration card, also known as green card. The U.S. government cannot deport you. They cannot exclude you from entry, and they cannot deny you services.
Damn, they run shit. Does anyone have an Indian in them? You have some
Yep.
Indian.
I want to.
50% Mohawk.
T-Mobile Mayweather McGregor. Good.
Yes.
Good googly moogly.
It's fucking happening.
How is that gonna happen?
What do you mean?
How you think the UFC and Mayweather come to an agreement?
There is doubt
Yes,
within
that's what's
you.
happening.
And
Because
Conor comes to
T-Mobile in
agreement?
Vegas,
An enemy has been slain.
I guarantee you it's involved.
Chaos.
But the report, who knows who made that report?
Pretty legit.
You
I
might have
bet.
did it on the way over here.
I might have. I think it's gonna happen, man.
Wow, you really think so?
I really do. And you're asking me to commentate it. So let's just figure this out now. You want to talk
June
logistics?
10th.
What are you doing, June 10th?
Only in love can we know love.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, if you're not commentating, you're not competing for it. And
Yeah.
Cut the darkness from your heart.
not if my man Mayweather throws you that TMT money.
The darkness has
I don't think they
fled.
really care about commentating. They probably want Max Kellerman or the boxing people to do
Bro,
it.
Max Kellerman and you,
It would be fun. I would love to do it with them. But
that's the
it's a
attitude.
boxing MMA match. When he was sitting down next to me doing the commentary,
Arrogant.
that would be a little odd too.
Not if Floyd was just doing boxing in the octagon. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it'd be in an
give you some.
octagon?
Well, no, I'm saying if it was a good. Like I think
right.
you should talk about moving Connor's history because they're not gonna know shit. Let's be real.
Right.
They're gonna be like Shane
This
Sharp talking
world
about
balances
UFC.
on the
It's
edge
tough
of
to
my
listen
blade.
to. It's gonna be good to have someone who's knowledgeable break down like Connor's history, how he came here,
Never
got his
regret
movement,
that
what he's
which
known
must be
for.
done.
I think that's super important. You have to have
For
a guy
people who don't watch UFC.
Yeah, because you're gonna shitload of boxing.
Yeah, sounds
fans
better.
tune in.
Hanging out with you guys, smoking weed, watching it right here.
We
That sounds
fight.
so much better.
I just want my good friend to reign for the biggest fight of combat in history.
I'm good. I'd like to
It'd be a
sit
big deal.
right here.
You're crazy. You don't think that's the biggest fight in history?
I'll
Is
live
it? You think it's the
tweet
biggest fight in history? Bigger than
Yeah.
Ali,
Yeah.
Frazier?
Yes, number-wise, yeah.
Yeah, it's the biggest
Really?
fight ever.
Biggest
I will
pay-per-view
light
ever.
the
Because it
sky
brings
with
in
my
two
blade.
worlds. It brings in the UFC world, and there's one guy who's unquestionably the biggest, unquestionably by a long shot. And then you bring in a guy who has been one of the biggest moneymakers in the history of boxing.
Change the game.
The only guy to go 49-0. I mean, he's like
Follow
right there,
and
and he'd
win.
love to break Rocky Marciano's record. And then, you know what, man? When people want to do things like break someone's record,
Your
and
chaos
want to do it so
will
bad,
consume
they take on a guy who's never had a boxing match before, and then that guy starches you.
So sick.
It'll be-
So sick.
I mean, it's not like
If he does that, I'm going to build a
Rise above
shrine
the
to
shadows.
him and pray to it every day.
There's something about that dude, man. I'm telling you, there's something about that dude. He's got something going on.
Magic.
He's got a little something extra special, but he would need everything to line up. It would have to be the McGregor or Mayweather would have
My
to
belief is
dismiss him
absolute.
as a threat. He'd have to not train hard enough. He'd have to
And
not
we'll find
seriously
him.
consider
An
the
ally
possibility that
has
Conor
been
connects on him and
slain.
knocks him out.
Right.
And then Conor would have to do some roughhousing. He would have to hold him
Just
in the
getting
clinch. He'd have to hold him and hit him. He'd have to try to get him around and wear him out. It's a possibility. He's a much bigger man. He's a much bigger
Quick, too,
man.
for how big he is.
Yeah.
Very, very quick.
But if you compare the two of them, like, if they ever do it and they're standing right at each other and looking down at each other, oh shit.
Drive them into the light.
Because you remember when Eddie Alvarez was going eye to eye with Conor and realized how big Conor's head is? Like, he just
just overall, just a bigger dude. His shoulders, his legs.
He's a big fuck. I mean, he can make that 145-pound cut when he's on death's door, but Mayweather makes it easy.
What are they going to fight at? 45?
That's a good question.
No.
Mayweather was fighting at 154 his last
54.
few fights.
Wow.
So I bet they do it at like 55, 60 maybe.
Maybe. Depends
Who
on
knows?
what Mayweather's comfortable with.
But I think in Dana White, you want to be part of that fight. If you're Dana White, you want to be
you don't want the fight to take place at all. Look, he got fucked because Nurmagomedov got sick. Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson, Dana White did.
Oh, okay.
They're like UFC did. No, UFC did. Because look, the real fight is the winner. Tony Ferguson. Right, so that's the real fight. It's like being a big challenge for Conor, and that could be $1 million+ pay-per-view.
As a purist.
Right. Especially if you either have that fight or the better fight financially is another fight in Nate Diaz.
No, the better fight.
Oh yeah, for boxing.
But not even
no,
close.
for
No,
sure.
I'm saying for Conor.
Oh no, for sure.
For Conor as a business, that's by far the best fight to go.
100% agree
What do you
with
think
you.
he's
What
gonna
I'm
make?
saying, and
20 million?
way more than
Oh,
that.
excuse me,
Conor?
sir.
100 million.
Conor?
Like 100
Probably
million.
100.
100 million
And
each.
Floyd too?
Ray Borg looks good as fuck.
Yeah, he
man.
does.
He's so fast.
No regrets.
Well, Khabib and Tony are going to fight again, right?
Chaos offers
Tony wants to do it again.
So here's the thing. Khabib might not be able to make that weight.
No, that's what that and you know, since Kelvin missed weight a couple times, Dana forced him to. I mean, it makes sense. Dana's like, dude, you got to do 170 at least once or twice. All right, go up and wait
Dawn
for
is
fight.
coming.
Well, you only missed weight once. Twice.
Hey, isn't Tony a huge 55 pounder?
You have been slain.
No.
He's tall, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's not
How tall is he?
bulky. He's like Tony's like 5'10", 5'11".
Okay.
Tony's built. He's got a lot of muscle. He's long. He's very strong. He's excellent. I was looking for that fight so much.
Khabib got a huge brain.
Tank.
No, he doesn't have a nutritionist. He's not being professional about it.
He's thick
Did
as
you hear
fuck.
what Tony told him?
Get down there.
Through the media,
Yeah.
and
The demon
saying
seeks.
something.
Yeah. It's like, good luck with that weight cut.
Yeah, I hear him breathing. Because your cardio sucks. Your cardio sucks.
That's what Tony said to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they have to make it at 55. Because what do you do with that fucking that interim title?
The
What
said
do you
have fun.
do?
He said
Because
have
if
fun
Conor
making
does
weight.
fight Floyd, what the? We can't just fucking hang at 55.
Don't you think that that's the fight that has to be made in that division? Right? That's the
Could
fight.
be Tony.
But if he can't make 155,
He can. He needs to get real and get a fucking dietitian.
I
a
don't
real
know
one.
what happened.
Your
to him.
Tiramisu, the week of, I know that.
He did.
On Embedded, and Tony even tweeted out, like, for sure don't fucking eat tiramisu.
He really ate tiramisu.
That, it was on an Embedded video.
Tony smelled it. He was like, have fun making weight. I hear you huffing and puffing.
But you
I
have
will
to make
not
that
be
fight. If he
broken.
can do it, he's made it before.
Yeah,
killing
but
himself.
we don't know what happened when he had to go to the fucking hospital. They said he was in massive pain.
We also know he
But
goes
hold on
through
a
Dr.
second. Luke
Davidson.
Rockhold, you're right. But Luke Rockhold said something. There was
Give
some
them to
quote
harmony.
that I had read. God damn it. What they said
Drive
about
them into
what
the
did Habib's corner list as the official issue that was happening? He was 6 pounds overweight, right?
Light nourishes
Yes.
my soul.
When he went to the hospital. So that's huge. That's so heavy. You're so heavy
not
when your
even close.
body's
All paths
shutting
lead
down.
to the
Like you're
light.
6 pounds away and your body's shutting down.
But you know that coming in the week of the fight.
Yeah, but obviously fucked up with his disc. If that's true, that's even more.
And maybe he just had a fight, but either way, you don't have a. I'm not saying
I will
dance. You
light
don't
the
have a.
sky. Enemy
Look at the
kills.
weight. Tony's
I don't
down to
think
go
so.
up in weight.
That, you
Well,
can't
it
do
makes
that.
sense. It makes sense for Tony. It makes sense for Tony. I mean, he wants to fight this guy, but the division is so weird. So, what is this
Fucks
guy?
the division.
What is this guy?
The fight's bigger than what the
He
division.
is his own master.
Fight needs to happen.
But also
I
An
agree.
enemy
I
has
agree.
been
I agree with
slain.
that. That's
wanna
great.
see that
So
fight.
I
And
have
there's all this other shit going on. Mayweather and Conor, all this other shit.
You got
Listen,
GSP Bisping,
Here
Grayson.
goes. Here goes. Medical. It says.
chaos.
That doesn't say what the issue is.
I will find
It's the
them
official
all.
U.S. See if you could find out. I feel like I read an article that was interviewing Luke Rockhold.
Dissenters
Rockhold was
kneel
talking about
before
what
the light.
happened to
It's on
Habib.
library.gov.
Did you see Dana though? He goes, if you would have, he maybe could have
Oh,
saved
he's drinking. Who gave him a beer?
This isn't beer.
What is
He
it?
will
It's a
kneel
root beer.
before the light.
it. It's a root. Oh, we almost fucked up.
It's like someone gave the gremlin water after midnight.
No, but Dana was saying, he goes,
It is beer.
he goes,
Was it a beer?
One beer.
Oh, it is a beer.
I'm having one now.
One beer. One beer. Hey,
God
Brian.
damn it.
Why you got a copy?
Well, can't leave the guy drinking by himself.
Fell off the podcast. Okay, here it is. This is what I read. Habib wasn't getting any blood to his liver. This is what Luke Rockhold said. Look, that is fucking real bad. So scroll down and let's see what Luke Rockhold has to say. It says the weight cut wasn't going very well. Khabib was complaining about a pain in his side. We had to cut short the weight cut, and sure enough, it gets worse overnight. He had to go to the hospital. Unfortunate, this is the fighter blah, blah, blah. From what I understand, he wasn't getting any blood to his liver, and something
The
went wrong
sound
with
and
his
fury
weight
will
cut. It's very
fade to
similar to his
nothing.
last fight, what I understand, and just something went wrong. We never know if he cuts, I guess, but I think he's ready to go, and we can rebook this. What?
Is he?
He wasn't getting
Rockhold is a
blood to his
manager or
liver?
something?
No, he's a training partner. He's a AKA guy.
He's
too.
the 100-pound heavier training partner.
Killing spree.
Yeah. Well,
They're from the
obviously,
same gym.
We will
I mean, it
humble
obviously
the
ain't
universe.
100
That
pounds.
fight happened.
Has destroyed
Big. I'd
Nothing
assume
lasts
half.
forever.
I'd say it's the best that we're doing in the fight fell through. Like when John and Chael thing, I really wasn't that mad. There's been other fights. John that upset. This one, I was pissed, man. I was literally upset.
Tony was
Very
on
strange.
fire.
It's such a good fight.
Now, tell me if you're allowed to speak about this. I don't
From
know if you
true
are. There's been
conviction,
a lot of complaints
rated
about
X.
pay. Like, what exactly did happen?
The light reveals truth.
I heard he was very upset. What I've been reading is that he was very upset that he
You know what?
didn't
It's
even
like,
get his show
this.
money.
It's like this. I'm just gonna say,
My
like,
belief
it's,
is absolute.
if you were getting 10,000 to show,
By my
something like that. I don't really
See, he did all the necessary steps. He went to training camp. It's not his fault Khabib didn't fucking make weight. And then
Exactly.
he suffers from it. You can't train. So a fighter doesn't make weight.
not sure
the
what
other
the
fighter should be
I'm not sure.
insured.
Maybe
I feel like we
we'll
need
give
to
you
do
$250
something.
a show, and or whatever to win. But we're opting if for some reason your opponent in small print doesn't make the fight, you're not going to get the show. It's like if the fight happens.
I feel like
Maybe
they have to do
if the
something.
UFC would be smart on their end to structure something like
They
that.
need
right?
a guaranteed person. You see better
I
fights.
feel like you need to
not
make the
regret
person
that.
who does not make the weight get a loss. That's what I think.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
I
It should
feel
be
like
a loss.
I feel like it's a loss, and I feel like there's no fight, and I feel like the other guy gets paid. There's only one way to stop it. You got to punish people.
Tony's
you got to make
career
it so
should
that
be
it's, yes, make it a loss because the fighter didn't make weight.
Even though
Just why do you have 4 glasses there? One drink.
darkness works.
No. Here's already had Gremlins. Remember the movie? You give it a little cute things, water.
Callan.
They turn to devils.
Eddie is very
Fucking up. If this goes into
55 people. Once he takes that, and we start talking about Kennedy and who did it,
We already did it.
I'm
We
sorry.
already did it.
I
already
want to
went
get
through
more
Kennedy.
into it. I'm so interested.
We're not even watch this awesome Ray Borg fight. He's one of the few flyweights in this division that like is a real interesting candidate for fighting Mighty.
ally has been slain.
Super fights.
Kill.
I'm sick of seeing you fight at that weight.
My truth
We
is
got it.
unbreakable.
Dominic Cruz. You hate him?
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I want to see him clean out that division. Keep cleaning it.
And just keep doing that?
Look, I think
Me and 75,000 other people are
I
watching.
think there's plenty of fights for Dominic Cruz or anybody else at 135. Between Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw, I mean, Lineker is much less attractive than Dillashaw
fight
exposed
as
him.
one.
Dillashaw pretty like
Your
kind of
team
clown.
has destroyed a turret.
God damn, Dillashaw was good in that
Dude,
fight.
Dillashaw, Garbrandt?
What do you think happened?
Cowardice
Tell you what,
will
man,
be
I
the
would have had
first
one
to
opinion
fall.
of what would happen in that fight before the Cruz fight,
from the
before,
light. Battle is my
before Cody
destiny.
fought Cruz. But after Cody fought Cruz, he looked so fucking good.
He outclassed him.
I was like, Jesus Christ, he's good.
He looks like a tank.
He looks like a tank. He's fast. His boxing is laser beam accurate, and he's getting better.
And it
Getting
wasn't that
better all
close
the
of a
time.
fight. He's getting better.
Universe
He
waits.
outclassed him. And then you see, you can't do it on the map, but I'm going to do it
Right.
here. You got Dom and TJ. It was a battle. Something TJ won. I don't know, man. I just feel like Garbrandt, he's like a little Chuck Liddell of
Yeah.
that weight class. Like, he lands, you're fucking in trouble, man.
I thought your
fast.
podcast with Dominic was amazing. I really have so much
Eliminate
respect for him.
and
He's so
nothing
intelligent about sort of fighter's mind and dealing with injuries. But his injury, like the amount of injuries he had to deal with, are crazy.
Yeah.
Like
You guys have by far the
Oh man, it's fucking hot, man. For me to land it a beautiful. Oh yeah, after his fight, he called out John Dudley and he said, "I wanted to."
The dawn is coming. I will release you from fear.
You know, GTA, he doesn't get enough credit for DJ
It's tough.
Well, it's like,
Isn't it
do it.
crazy though that like 35
Chaos
has so much
offers
hype
false
behind it,
freedom.
and 25.
because we
Chaos
just
is a momentary struggle.
Does
But
the
it's
UF
10 pounds difference between 25 and 35.
I know,
Isn't that
but
funny?
I know they're so small.
It's like what we need is a strawweight men's division, and then DJ would be like, fighting these little tiny 115
The
pounds.
demons
I don't
seek
know what DJ's waiting for. Maybe they're not offering him or whatever.
Well, he's got to hit Wilson Hayes in his next fight, and after the Wilson fight, like,
then what do we do?
You know,
Yeah, doesn't
Borg?
don't the new owners of
If
the
he
UFC
wins this one?
Don't the new owners of the UFC have the power to create stars?
virtue guide
Hollywood.
we gotta win.
Yeah, you don't have to be undefeated. It's not
No,
boxing. You
no.
just have to be a what personalities, you know, just
you need
the smaller the smaller guys.
personality is
Put
hard
them
to
in
put
TV
into a
shows.
fighter. Personality
An
has to be
enemy
there.
has
You
been
know?
slain.
People have got to be able to talk.
DJ
and-
can
Maybe they're
talk.
there and we
above
just
the
haven't
shadows.
seen it.
But DJ's got a fun personality. He's great on podcasts. He's a fun dude. He's just people, whatever, haven't, you know,
Look,
I
look,
appreciated what they're seeing.
Yeah, but look at Chocolatito in boxing. These cars, I think
All over it.
son.
25 is
The
a mad
darkness has
dogs.
spread.
The pace is so insane.
Don't you think that TJ Dillashaw?
No,
Definitely.
no, he's
You
not
don't
the
think he's
most
most
exciting
exciting?
fighter in the
God,
world.
I think he is.
He's definitely one of
He's
the
just
best.
he's so unorthodox. He's just so I mean.
Did you see Rumble Johnson?
Yeah, but I'm saying exciting, like just from angles and just movements and I don't know, man. He's just
He's excellent. No, he's great. No, look, he's one of the best in the world. There's no doubt about it. And if he can beat he's in my power. But I think he was around the second round. I can make an argument for someone who's higher
Oh,
up the
look
top.
at that.
Took that back and immediately squeezed everything. Yeah. It's crazy that little rare move with the body time.
In the
But it
UFC,
was
it's
the UFC. Yeah, it was pretty rare up until Isaac Salazar.
Heavily
Has
until
destroyed
I came back from Abu Dhabi. Keep doing a triangle
Find
from
peace in the light.
pretty much bang on it. That's the way to go. Anything he's ever told me to do, at least kind of direction he's pointing me in.
You know who I bet has the most body rock? Track it. I would bet with Travis Lutter, Dan Henderson, that motherfucker spins up.
Triangles
He triangled.
from the bottom. He was on
He
the
had his
bottom.
back.
You're working your
It
chokes,
It
right?
isn't
Eddie?
Did he?
over.
Travis mounted him, I know.
But it's exhausting,
Remember
isn't it? It's
Travis
hard to
had big weight?
breathe and stuff.
Yeah, dude, that was my best example for the longest time of a guy that was on death's door. Was Travis when he didn't make weight at the end of the silver.
Title fight.
Yeah, look
Didn't
at
make
Woo,
weight.
Ray
Look,
Borg tried to escape. Tried to
he
escape,
spun.
made it. He spun.
The grease, look at
inside
that.
the triangle.
The
he
grease
still
in the,
spun.
in the way.
Yep, and also being a really tiny guy.
And sweaty as fuck. in the
Yeah.
third round with 2 minutes left.
These guys move so fast. The game is so different. But they get tired. DJ and DJ outworked him. Then it turns out that he was on EPO.
If you're 145 round EPO,
Ray Borg is hitting some big shots right now. Just letting him have that left arm.
The blade.
That's how Ray secured that arm bar against Ensign. Just holding on that neck.
Right there, Eddie. Swing.
Right there, too.
Oh, he just got cut. You see that splatter that just came off him?
great elbow. Look how bloody the mat is.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. He's cutting him with
Big.
his
Oh,
elbows.
look at that. He went for it. At least he's out of that spot.
Gotta give this to Borg.
Look at this,
Gotta
though.
give this to
Borg immediately goes back to the back mount.
Wow.
Glorious.
High
Glorious. His hand and his fucking elbow from the top position are so scary. His arms out.
He could have just put it there.
Right. But the other guy's got wrist control.
Is he gonna slide him out?
Scramble.
Not
He still
see
has
the
it right
place.
there.
Still has
He should turn the twisted pass free to knee and then slide it.
10 seconds left.
But this speed of these exchanges is what you're really supposed to be looking for in MMA.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
he's going
Right
for
here.
the he's
Right
going for
here.
the choke.
There it is.
5 seconds left.
He's got to go for it.
You voice in the light.
These guys at this weight class are so fucking amazing. This is what MMA is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like movements without any physical limitations. You know, like you just can't move at this pace if you weigh 300 pounds.
But also,
I will
that,
not
you know,
be
heavyweight,
broken.
The lighter weights, the reason why they like this is
Yeah.
chance of him being finished fine.
Yeah, I mean, except for Cody, who knocks guys out with one shot.
35 or so?
Techniques. They're not going to be able to finish so off with one shot, so everybody's much more technical oriented.
Way more
technique oriented.
technical, yeah.
You have to be. Like, if you look at these two guys, oh my god, could you imagine if there was a fucking heavyweight dude like Ray Borg? That would be insane.
Be
He
scary.
would be the greatest of
True
all time.
strength arises
Like Ray
from
Borg is a
conviction.
top 10 contender for sure, but he hasn't got a title. If he was a heavyweight, if he was a heavyweight,
You wonder if there's anybody who's like, if there are any athletes in the other sports who have that kind of explosion, dexterity. Yeah, but like
Shaq could
take
be
a
like a small
Westbrook,
guy.
Russell Westbrook. If he trained MMA, Russell Westbrook. If he had trained MMA like 17, it's a chance he could be a guy that big with that
For
kind
sure,
of speed,
for
right?
sure. Yeah, they're out there. They're just not.
They can make way more money.
Shooting basketball.
And also, they probably started doing that sport when they were a little kid. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, we'll see it.
Transfer everything.
In 20 years, we'll see it. We'll see a guy like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe not the heavyweights, but
They're gonna have to want to do it. That's the thing.
the
I mean, it's-
pay's gonna have to bring the pay
My
and still do
blade.
it too.
Right.
My
I think
promise.
encourage
Anthony
their
Johnson.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
No, not right now. But if he played football in high school and in college,
board.
he's got the frame and the height. He'd be
Well,
like
he's-
safety. He'd be a safety.
There's a lot of speculation. That's like saying
You got John Jones. John
John Jones will be professional. Ask him about he ran the 40, he ran like a 4.9 or 5.5. It's just a different set of skills. It's just it's hard to compare apple and oranges.
But they're the same. It's the same. You know, he's so athletic, right? For fighting.
In the NFL, no. Just
well, you know what, man? It's like how much time do you dedicate towards that? How much time do you dedicate towards wrestling?
40, or let's just say a sprint. A Division I football guy smoking the shit out of him. That's pure athleticism.
But if he plays football, maybe he puts on a lot of muscle, a lot of weight. He
gets
plays
slower.
defensive end. Defensive end, not to be that fast. at playing both.
Activated turret.
How far can they? How far do they run? 4.7?
Dog gets the knife.
Defensive lineman on
AJ
average.
Watt's 300 something, 290 pounds. At the end, look
In the combine, they just had a 370-pound guy run a 4.7.
No way.
370. Did you see that?
Just
He's a lineman.
think about
370
think about
pounds. He
what
ran
that's
a
like
4.
if you're
4.7.
standing next to
No
that
way.
guy.
Look
That's
at
wide
him.
receivers run 4.7.
Jamie, look, that guy, if he's a
Darkness
lineman,
has
370. He ran a 4.7. It's
Think
so
about-
crazy.
Think about what that would feel
Who do
like.
you think you're doing?
Think about what that would feel like to be on the field and let them run by.
Look at these elbows.
But I mean, if you can stand there, like right next to him as he's sprinting,
them to me.
just let him run by so
Drive
you
them
just
into the
feel
light.
the force of almost 400 pounds running faster than you ever could hope to.
Yeah.
Scary. Launching his enormous body down the track.
In the NFL.
He's not always. Well, I would imagine it didn't take so much.
And also, they're talking about like the biggest guys.
Apparently they do a thing where it's like, you get these huge dudes who are really fast, somehow as somebody who's, because of his physics, right? So his body, you know,
It depends on the position.
Sure.
Well, it's also the sport itself is so fucking
the injury rate is
that Arian Foster. Playing football. He goes, I didn't bust my ass to get to this position.
I can see how it says that. You're talking, that guy was a freak.
Oh, yeah,
God,
man.
Chaos does not
he's a
seek
freak.
violence.
He's amazing.
He's a fucking
He seeks
monster.
He's
annihilation.
amazing.
Arian Foster, he led the league in rushing for a lot of years, and yeah, he was
Retired because he had a bunch of injuries and was like, this is not, I don't want to do this.
He's only 30, right?
Yep.
He's young.
Yep. Oh, he's in his prime.
An ally
He's in
has
his
been
fucking prime
slain.
right now.
30, and he decided, I'm
Yep.
done.
For running back,
Yeah.
it's time to go at 30.
Yeah, he's a smart dude. He's not completely motivated by money.
The
He's not
demon
motivated by
seeks to
fame.
break
He also got paid,
He got
so it's easier to say that when
Paid,
when
yeah.
you're money in the bank.
He's hanging back, but he's also being smart about being paid. You know, he doesn't
Freedom.
have $500,000 jewelry on him. He's not being an asshole.
You wonder what LeBron James would be like in the heavyweight division.
The
Like,
sound
you
of
know,
fury
he's
saves
65.
And he's lean.
How much
too.
is he weigh?
No, I think LeBron's 250 now, 253 something, right?
Is he?
Yeah, no,
Well, I wonder what
He's
his
like
jab
50
would
now.
look like.
He got some good matches together, really.
What'd you say, James?
Yeah, as an older guy now, he's a little bit.
Yeah, he's
The
like
Lord reaches all.
240.
Keto
Is he
comes
the
up
best
if you
all
Google
time,
him, but
LeBron
I don't-
James?
He's a keto kid.
I don't know if he's officially, but his picture comes up when you kind of Google something like
The
that.
best all time?
LeBron? No, Michael. Oh yeah.
What does he have to do to surpass him?
Nothing. There's not happening.
No,
It's
what
just-
if he wins like 5 more?
I will rise
championships?
above the shadows.
No, because you know why? Because he only wins championships when he forms these super teams. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a bitch
The
move.
Bulls had a super team too. Those guys.
Conflict is
Yeah,
our
but at the
only
time,
fate.
Jordan was still a beast, you know? Like, he didn't ask for all that stuff, and they drafted these guys. It was like, oh, Magic, come play with me.
Well,
Larry,
the
come
first
play
few
with me.
years, Jordan he didn't win a ring until what, the 6th year, 7th year, something like that?
Yeah, still a monster, though, you know?
Better question is,
Here it is. Look at this. Look,
Look
look,
at
look.
this.
Bam. Dude, that is awesome. 100% healed.
By the way,
He is his
what's
own
his name
master.
with the red
That's worse than
hair?
I thought.
It all goes
Way worse.
Felder.
Paul Felder.
He's a bastard.
See, that's worse than me.
No. See, it's just like
Has been slain.
like you could
Just
see,
like-
yeah, you could see the wheel kick land with ours in the background. Probably not happening. What do you watch?
This is the
amazing athlete.
I think
370.
he's not 370. This guy's 307. This guy's 306. This guy's 460.
What position is this guy going to play?
O-line. He'll be a
O-line?
tackle.
Hey,
They call it this. That's a weird symbol.
Yeah. Maybe he was 307, not 370.
holy
Was this recent?
Toronto?
Okay. Now, there's a guy who recently did some crazy shit.
That's incredible.
Although I had seen
That's
this.
wide
Battle
receiver
is my
speed
destiny.
at 300 pounds.
Yeah, now think about this. Look at him.
He should play defense. Fuck that offense. They could use his speed on defense. Playing offensive lineman, you don't need speed that much.
Our
I wonder if they
blade
get
Can you imagine that guy running after you? He should. What if he could play
balances on the
middle
edge of
linebacker
my
at
blade.
with that speed? Imagine him right there in the middle.
Whenever, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Washington. And how about this? You know, if he broke the record, or if he just gave his challenge, if he broke the record, they're going to give you an island of your choice and $1 million, but you have to do an Adidas. Instead ran in Nike. So
They were gonna give him an island
The
Fucking
enemy's
island.
off the
has
coast of Japan or
respawned.
some shit.
you could pick. There's like 5 different islands.
I do
They
not
asked me,
regret
dude, you
that
still want
which
an
must
island?
be
He goes,
done.
I don't know, bro. I can't swim, so I don't care. All right, well. How great is that?
I run a boat and I can't swim.
Yeah,
Pretty good, Joe.
just give me the money. Don't give me an island.
Who is Bisping fighting
Island
next?
would be cool.
GSP. So, that's right. Come on.
These things.
Am I gonna shit my pants with like $1,000?
No.
The
It's not,
dawn
but
is
it's very
coming.
dense. Very dense.
We gotta perform tonight.
They're really nutrient dense, and they're
You have
like
another one?
Yeah. There's a bunch in the back.
There's some
They're
more in here.
1/3 of the.
Yeah, well,
The back.
Find them all.
1/3 daily nutrition, protein, calories, fiber.
I don't know why we just didn't make that I just don't get it.
Tapioca syrup is the first ingredient.
Can't eat into the mic. Have cheese on your fucking fingers.
My belief is
I know. You can't have that.
Advertisement. I'm making money from it.
Who's the strength coach you talk to? Do you think that he's got? How long are they?
45 minutes, I think. 40, 40, 44.
Do you think you train less? Are you
How do you put your head?
Are you somebody now who believes in training less than you did? We're talking to guys, as in,
What Pablo has going on is something that he calls greasing the groove, and what he believes is you should never go to failure. He's like, your body's not designed to go to failure. If you're doing, like, say if you're doing something and you could do 10 reps with it, and then at 10 you're like, "Ugh," you should do 5, and then you should walk away for 5 to 10 minutes, and then do another 5. Yeah, because if you're trying to get strong, when you're trying to get strong, the way you do it is you do this correctly with full balance, full control of the kettlebell, full control of the dumbbell, whatever. If you're doing clean and press, whether you're doing deadlifts, with full control. And then take a long time off. So when you come back 10 minutes later, your body's almost 100%.
That's to build strength, though, right?
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about strength. We're not talking about cardio. If you want to do cardio, you
muscle.
well, you're gonna
sports are
build.
the
You're for
opposite.
sure gonna build a lot of muscle if you get strong. But there's a difference between that. If you're trying to just gain weight, if you're trying to just get your muscles bigger and do like bodybuilding exercises, a lot of those dudes like to do pyramids. Where they'll stack up the weight real high and then they drop the weight down and continue to rest until they have but there's real questions as to whether or not that's a smart way to train as an athlete. And the idea is as an athlete, say if you have a brutal strength where you're doing everything you're gonna get mauled.
There's different phases for that, I feel like.
But his way of looking at it is you do these workouts where you lift a small percentage, half of what your actual max would be in repetition, and just take 10 minutes off and then do that again. Take 10 minutes off, and take a long time off and do that again. And by that way, you leave and you still have a lot left in the tank. You walk it, these guys are fucking going at it. God damn.
Yep.
Edson Barboza and Benil Dariush are throwing down.
Look at Darius just coming straight.
Barboza just cracked him
what
with that
about
right hand.
maxing out, though? What do they talk about with that?
They don't believe you should do it. I mean, you might
Ever.
want to do it every now and then just to find out where you stand, but it's not something that you should do on a regular basis for a workout.
Because I feel
most
like
your injuries
a lot of sports are where you're maxing out. You're trying your hardest. If you're fighting for sure. If you're so it seems counterintuitive. Like
say if you're
Why is it
fighting,
counterintuitive if you're doing
well, so
strength?
if you're wrestling or you're doing jiu-jitsu or a lot of times if you watch these guys, they're spending a long time using their entire body in sort of probably the maximum effort position, right?
No,
So-
right? I would say no.
So if you're trying to get out of a body lock or you're,
Okay.
you know what I mean, or you're in the clinch.
When do you go to
Sanctuary.
failure? When do you ever go to failure in a sport?
Well, I guess you don't.
You don't really go to muscle failure in a sport. What you do is you want to make sure those muscles are strong, and then you want to build up your technique. Oh, high kick by Barboza. You want to build up your technique and your ability to do rounds as a fighter, or
Right.
rounds rolling in jiu-jitsu, or whatever else other sport you do. Your real endurance training is probably going to come from
So if I said you can only do 5 exercises,
there's something
because
wrong
people
with
don't
you.
have that much time.
Those
and
fucking
shit.
people need to go fuck themselves.
Squats, push-ups, pull-ups,
Yeah.
I'd say
Sit-ups.
don't ask me any stupid questions.
Yeah.
and back raises.
Squats,
that's not a stupid
deadlifts.
question.
I'd say squats, deadlifts, chin-ups are huge, and I think weighted chin-ups are even more huge. I'm a big believer in weighted chin-ups. I love putting one of those dip belts on with a kettlebell in between my legs and doing chin-ups that way because it makes my max chin-ups go way higher. And I do them with strict form. None of that airy-fairy
You're not into kipping, bro?
cross-felt
You're not into kipping?
kipping.
You're not a kipper?
No, I'm not kipping.
I had you pegged as a kipper, brother.
You know what I think? I think you should be able to do strict form pull-ups and find out how much endurance you actually have in your arms without moving your legs with it and everything else. Strict. And in Strong First, in Pavel's organization,
Ooh.
you have to be able to do straight pull-ups. Like from the bottom, full extension. Damn, Benil Dariush with a big kick to the body.
He's bullying him. He's going straight forward, not letting him tee off.
This is a crazy-ass fight. Nice knee to the body.
Is Dariush a Sambo guy or a Greco guy
He's a
originally?
jiu-jitsu black belt.
Jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai.
His jiu-jitsu is nasty, and he's a Rafael Cordero student.